It looked like nothing more than a large British luxury saloon. Yet beneath that dignified body was a machine that could embarrass many sports cars of its day. More than 30,000 Jaguar MK VIIs were built between 1950 and 1956, and they helped transform Jaguar into a respected name around the world. But despite its success, this remarkable car quietly disappeared from the spotlight. By the end of this story, you will understand why the Jaguar MK7 was years ahead of many of its rivals, how it became an unlikely motorsport champion, and why history never gave it the recognition it truly deserved. When the Jaguar MK7 appeared at the London Motor Show in 1950, Britain was still recovering from the hardships of the Second World War. Most manufacturers were focused on building practical family cars and exporting as many vehicles as possible to earn valuable foreign currency. Jaguar, however, had a different vision. Company founder Sir William Lyons believed that people should not have to choose between luxury and performance. His goal was to build a saloon that offered the comfort of an expensive limousine while delivering the excitement of a genuine sports car. At first glance, the MK7 looked elegant rather than aggressive, with its sweeping fenders, large chrome grille, and polished wood interior. But here is the surprising part. Hidden beneath that graceful styling was the same legendary XK twin-cam six-cylinder engine that had already made the XK120 one of the fastest sports cars in the world. In an era when many luxury saloons struggled to keep pace with everyday traffic, the Jaguar MK7 could cruise comfortably at speeds that left its competitors far behind. Imagine sitting behind the wheel in the early 1950s, surrounded by polished walnut and soft leather while effortlessly overtaking cars that looked far more sporting. That combination of refinement and speed became one of the MK VII's greatest strengths. What most people never realized was that the MK7 was never designed to be a racing hero. Luxury saloons were expected to carry families and business executives, not compete on demanding rally stages. Yet Jaguar engineers believed the car's strong chassis, powerful engine, and dependable suspension gave it hidden potential. Their confidence proved well-founded. In 1956, Jaguar entered the grueling RAC Rally, one of Britain's toughest motorsport events. Against lighter and supposedly more agile rivals, the large MK7 shocked everyone by winning the rally outright. It was an extraordinary achievement. Few expected a heavy luxury saloon to conquer rough roads, mud, and unpredictable weather. The victory showed that Jaguar had created something much more capable than appearances suggested. For ordinary buyers, that success offered reassurance. If the car could survive one of the hardest rallies in Europe, everyday roads would feel effortless. The engine itself deserves much of the credit for that remarkable reputation. Jaguar's XK engine was unlike almost anything else available in a luxury saloon at the time. Most competitors still relied on older engine designs with modest performance. Jaguar introduced an advanced overhead camshaft design that delivered smooth power without sacrificing reliability. But here is the clever part. Jaguar did not create this engine solely for racing. The company wanted an engine that owners could enjoy every single day without constant maintenance. Drivers discovered that the MK7 accelerated with surprising ease while remaining quiet and composed on long journeys. Long-distance travel became less tiring because the engine rarely felt strained. Once you know this, you begin to understand why the XK engine remained in production for decades and became one of the most celebrated British engines ever built. Performance alone, however, would never have made the MK7 special. Sir William Lyons understood something many manufacturers overlooked. Buyers remembered how a car made them feel. Open the heavy doors of a MK7, and you entered a world that resembled an expensive gentleman's club more than an automobile. Rich leather seats, deep carpeting, polished walnut veneers, and beautifully crafted instruments surrounded the driver. Every detail reflected craftsmanship rather than mass production. Yet Jaguar offered all this luxury at a price that undercut many prestigious rivals from Rolls-Royce and Bentley. That decision changed everything. Successful professionals could finally own a car that looked every bit as distinguished without paying the enormous cost associated with Britain's most exclusive brands. The MK7 became a symbol of attainable prestige, proving that elegance did not always require extraordinary wealth. There was another reason the MK7 earned such admiration, although it often goes unnoticed today. Jaguar designed the car with long-distance comfort firmly in mind. Britain was developing faster roads, while overseas markets such as the United States demanded cars capable of covering vast distances. The MK7 featured generous interior space, supportive seating, and a suspension setup that absorbed rough roads with surprising confidence. Many owners described arriving after hours behind the wheel feeling remarkably relaxed. That may not sound exciting today, but during the early 1950s, comfortable high-speed touring was still a luxury enjoyed by very few motorists. The MK7 quietly demonstrated that a performance car did not have to punish its occupants. It could be fast, refined, and practical all at once. As Jaguar's reputation grew internationally, the MK7 became one of the company's most important ambassadors. American buyers, in particular, were fascinated by its unique character. Domestic luxury cars often emphasized size and effortless cruising, while European sports cars sacrificed comfort for speed. The Jaguar offered something refreshingly different. It combined graceful British styling, impressive performance, and handcrafted luxury in a single package. Exports became vital to Jaguar's financial survival, and the MK7 played a major role in expanding the brand's global presence. Without its success overseas, Jaguar's later legends, including the celebrated MK2 and the iconic E-Type, might never have reached the same level of international recognition. Sometimes a car's greatest achievement is not what it does itself, but the doors it opens for everything that follows. So why did such a remarkable automobile disappear? The answer is less dramatic than many people imagine, but no less fascinating. The automotive world changed rapidly during the mid-1950s. Buyers wanted fresher styling, improved visibility, stronger braking, and more modern engineering. Jaguar was evolving just as quickly. Instead of abandoning success, the company chose to improve it. In 1954, the updated MK VIIM introduced mechanical refinements, and by 1956 the all-new MK8 arrived with revised styling, improved brakes, and additional comfort features. The MK7 had not failed. It had simply become the foundation for something even better. Yet because newer Jaguars quickly captured public attention, the original pioneer slowly faded into the background. History often celebrates the car that perfects an idea while forgetting the one that first proved it could work. Looking back today, the MK7 occupies a unique place in Jaguar's story. It bridged two very different worlds. It carried the elegance of pre-war luxury motoring while pointing confidently toward the high-performance sport saloons that would define Jaguar's future. Its rally victories challenged assumptions about what a luxury car could achieve. Its advanced engine raised expectations for performance. Its handcrafted cabin demonstrated that affordability and craftsmanship could exist together. And perhaps most importantly, it established Jaguar as a manufacturer capable of competing with the finest names in the automotive world. That is why the Jaguar MK7 deserves far more recognition than it usually receives. It was never the loudest car. It was never the flashiest. Instead, it quietly changed expectations, proving that speed, comfort, reliability, and elegance could all exist in one remarkable machine. Every celebrated Jaguar that followed owes something to the path this understated saloon carved during the 1950s. Today, well-preserved examples continue to attract collectors who appreciate not only their beauty but also their importance in automotive history. They represent an era when engineering excellence spoke louder than marketing slogans, and when true luxury came from thoughtful design rather than unnecessary complexity. If you ever come across a Jaguar MK7 at a classic car show, take a moment to look beyond its graceful lines and polished chrome. You will be looking at the car that quietly outsmarted many of its rivals, reshaped Jaguar's future, and proved that greatness does not always shout for attention. Did you ever ride in or own a Jaguar MK7? Or do you have another classic British saloon that still holds a special place in your heart? Share your memories below, and if you know someone who appreciates the forgotten legends of motoring history, this is a story well worth passing along.